So how would you kind of explain how the rivalry is around school when it's Buchanan week?
Uh, I'm walking down the hallways and kids are just asking me how I'm gonna do, how the team's gonna do, and I just tell them to come, and they already have their tickets ready, and it's great to have that at your school. All the kids at school back you up, and just know that it's a huge thing. Even though if they're not part of the sport, they know it's a huge rivalry to go to and watch.
Yeah, now they're ranked ahead of you guys this year. Does that kind of fuel the fire in this room a little bit?
Oh yeah, we talk about it a lot. I talk about it with the coaches a lot, with the matchups. Um, And I mean, it gets people going just talking about it. They just want to go out there and wrestle hard.
So now, you're definitely one of the leaders on the team. You won Doc B 3 times. You haven't lost yet. How much do you try and be a leader in the room and make sure that, when it's Buchanan week, you're turning up what you're doing and making sure everybody else is kind of handling business?
Uh, I try to wrestle with everybody from the littlest guys to the biggest guys. Well, I'm the biggest guy, but all the way up to 220, and just if I have something that could help them, then I'm gonna try to help them with it. I was wrestling with the 82 pounder, and I was just helping him on stuff that he needs to be helped on, and that's just gonna help the team. That's what I like to do.
So now there's always a whole bunch of hype going into the duel, and how much do you feel that kind of pumps guys up, and do you feel that some of the younger guys that aren't used to that, do you kind of feel like they get a little bit nervous knowing that there's so much on the line?
I'm sure they get nervous. I wrestled in the Doc B my freshman year before it, so I kind of knew what it was going to be like, and I'd watched it as a kid, and I think a lot of the kids have watched it as kids, so I'm hoping they won't be too nervous, but hopefully they just go out there and wrestle hard.
So now, what are you most looking forward to tomorrow night in the duel?
Well, first off, winning, but a great match is us pulling out the wins that are close and just beating Buchanan and smashing in the face.
So, like, around school, you said everybody's always, pretty amped up when it comes to this. You know, do you see like a change in everyone when it's Buchanan week as opposed to just wrestling any other team?
Yeah, everybody knows that this is the 1 and 2, and it's a big one. Yeah.
So, like, losing last year, how much has that kind of stuck in the back of the mind of the team,
Uh,
or at least your mind?
it's stuck in the back of my mind. I mean, I hated watching us lose. It was since I was a kid, I've always watched us win. I mean, that 91 dual win streak. So it was the first time for me to see us lose, and it feels like I kind of just let people down. And I don't want that again. I want to come out there with a win.
So now you're going over to their school this year. Obviously you guys, like I said, you guys lost last year in your home gym. How much would you love to kind of give the favor back to them in their home gym?
It'd be even better than winning it here. We could rub it in all their faces, because I'm sure there'll be more of them. So it'd just be great to get a win over there and rub it in their face.
Awesome.